What's up, guys? This is Lieutenant Nathaniel Flint of the Landship Scorpios, and today we're going to do a channel update video. It's not too exciting, but I really wanted a chance to explain kind of what's been going on, especially the months of inactivity. So, I recently got over a pretty rough patch, I would say, in life in general. Got really busy with things. I have a lot of projects up in the air right now, and it has really affected what I've been able to do in output. I have a few videos still in the editing phase that I just can't find the motivation to finish. And I've got a few videos that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I've just been unable to do them. I've been pretty busy, so I kind of wanted to take an opportunity to explain what I've been doing besides videos, to kind of show you that we are still going and what my plans are going forward for these videos. First, I want to start with something that's really close to my heart with Machen Bachen. Machen Bachen 2019 is coming out, and this year it's going to be different and bigger than ever. We are finally getting out of Fortree Island, which means we can finally grow in the way we've always wanted to. When we were at this location at Fortree Island, everything was just really tight, I guess, and every year they took away more and more of our ideas to grow, basically. Every time we had an idea to do something to grow, they would come out and say, yep, we're happy to have you back. Here's an addendum to our rules. So we couldn't have vendors there. We couldn't do amplified music one year, and then we couldn't do any music the next year. We couldn't do, we couldn't have too many people. We weren't in control of any parking. If we did grow a decent number more than what we did, there probably wouldn't have been parking for people. We couldn't do large activities. We tried to get around that with Coob and the like, kind of the more lawn game kind of deals, but we couldn't set up anything much bigger than that. And we just struggled with that. We kind of capped out on people. People said that it was either, it was one way or the other. It was either too small for their liking, or it felt too cliquey. So we ended up capping out on attendees because we just didn't have anything else to offer them besides some food and some conversation. Every time we tried to do something more, it would be capped out by the location. So now we have a brand new location that is absolutely fantastic. It is in Kingston, New Hampshire, real close to Exeter. It is a fantastic area. It is the YMCA Camp Lincoln. We went and looked at it in a separate video a while ago, and it was absolutely great. The people who run it are really friendly. It is a very large location, so we'll be able to truly grow into it. So this year we're going full out. Vendors, we have musical performers. I'm not going to announce them yet. I think the event will want to announce who we got coming in. But I did want to say that I am in charge of their vending. I'm going to be their vendor coordinator. I've been working with a lot of vendors. I've been reaching out to over 78 vendors. I think I did hit in the 80s. I've been talking with vendors. I've been figuring out how much room we have for vendors, where to put them. I've been working very closely with the other event coordinators over at the Citizens of Antiford for this event. This is eating up a lot of time, and a lot of mental energy that I just don't have coming home from work. And that has definitely sucked up video making time. And it will continue to, as I am the vendor's point of contact with this event. It's going to be October 5th, so I mean that entire time leading up is a big thing. I'm going to be hyping this event a lot. already kind of started, but definitely as we step closer after Watch City, we are going to be ramping up our hype efforts. That's going to take away from videos as well, trying to get advertising up, trying to push it more and more, helping out wherever I can besides the vendor angle of it. I got to make sure, that the vendors get all their answers questioned and everything. So that's basically it. Hopefully Machen Bachen will be a success. We're hoping that this complete revamp of the event, new location, vendors, performers, it'll feel like an entirely new event. And we are really pushing for it. We hope some people who maybe were underwhelmed by the event in the past are going to find something more to their liking this time around. We're all very excited for it. We've had great response back from everyone who we've talked to and everyone we've worked with so far on this. So we think that it can only really go up from here. We're just going to try our best to see where it goes. And if you would like more information about Machen Bachen, do check down in the description below. I'll put a description to the event. We are accepting ticket sales right now. Ticket sales are quite cheap now if you buy them ahead. So I would definitely look into that for you. But do, especially if you live in the area, do stop by, check out the vendors we have going, and check out some performances. I think you're going to like them. But I will let Citizens of Antiford announce those when the time is right. Now it's time to talk about another one of my passions that some of you who know me understand is my writing passion. I really wanted to be published. I participated in NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month that takes place in November. And I finished a project, so it became a book. I wrote a book. And I'm very excited for this one, but I'm the most worried about it that I ever had. I finally finished it, but I'm not as happy with this story as some of the stories I've written on Citizens of Antiford or in other areas. So I'm really working on this one. I think it has a chance of going. That's just one more thing that's taking up video making time, is writing and editing and thinking about and working on this diesel punk story that I've been working on. I'm not sure where it'll go or what it'll be. I was looking at different publishers that publish this kind of content to see, who I would send it out to once it was finished. But along with everything else that's been going on, that has also suffered. But I've definitely been trying to write that. I got an invitation to write for the Citizens of Antiford again in their next book. So I've also tried to do that, which has eaten up most of my writing time. Has completely been shredded to that project. But again, that's just one more thing that has kind of eaten up YouTube time. Alright, I also want to talk about something that I'm hoping to get on the channel. It's my video game. It's starting to look like I'm a man of many hats if you've watched World Hatstory. I'm working on a video game for the Citizens of Antiford. I started it years ago at this point. It's crazy to think that it has been years, and about a bunch of months ago I finished it. I gave it out to some beta testers. I had some people play it through and loved it. They were absolutely blown away by it. I got a lot of helpful feedback. I started working on it, tweaking it, trying to get some bug fixes, and we're closer than ever to it being done. I had a lot of issues throughout the years with art and with trying to get it right and getting distracted by other things like YouTube and stuff. But it's finally the most done that it's ever been. They're really pushing for me to finish it up. As you can tell, I have all these other things going on that I also want to do. But I'm getting a lot of pushes to finish it up. So what I thought I could do, is I need to go through probably one last time, a really good go through of the game. And I thought it would be fun to make some videos and put it up on YouTube as a way to act like pseudo trailers for the game, but also as a way to highlight it for when it launches. So what I wanted to do is I want to do a live stream coming up. I haven't done too many live streams where I will live stream the beginning of the game. Some people who are familiar with the game are more than familiar with the beginning. And hopefully that live stream will take me past the beginning of the game on that save file so that I can get footage on my own of other things and do some videos of it. I know I want to do one of the quest lines, specifically because the quest line brings you through several of the major locations. Well, I mean, it's a game about the citizens of Antiford. About the country of Antiford, getting you into the world, understanding things, trying to pack as many cameos and characters and stuff as possible into it. It really is a labor of love for a community that I love. So it's a lot of, it's a great experience for those who are in the Citizens of Antiford, but it's a great experience for those who are out of it, who are just experiencing the wonders of this world for the first time, who have never been really introduced to it or who want to, but it seems really intimidating. This will be a great tool for them to get into the world, get introduced to some characters while just kind of learning the locations and the lore behind a lot of these stories that are on Citizens of Antiford. So I'm hoping to do, some videos on it to show my love, and then it'll probably be released. I'm getting really pushed by it, so I'm thinking that maybe even this year. But again, that's all stuff that I'm going to need to do when I have a breathable moment. I really want to take a Saturday or a Sunday coming up and do a live stream of the game. So if you're interested in that, please comment down below. If you're completely not interested in that, like that might affect your subscription or something, also let me know that. I would like to know what you guys want to see. That brings us to our last thing, is World Hatstory 101. I am working on it, and I'm super excited. I got most of my research done. It is literally just forming. This season, I have a lot of ideas for some more collaborations and some more cameos. And a lot of it is I don't have time. I just don't. I worked with Radio Retro Future, if you guys know them, on one episode, and it was really fun to collaborate with him and do that. And I haven't even started looking over his footage that he sent me or anything like that. I just got bogged down, and then I haven't made it back. And that's just been a real shame. I'm really excited. I'm going to be touching on some hats. It'll be another 10 episode. Well, it'll be 10 episode of the traditional hats seasons. I also want to introduce a section called World Hatstory Extra Credits. Some of our more zealous, I would say, fans have pointed out that I haven't touched on certain hat history facts or bits that they really would have liked to see in a video about it. Many other people have suggested doing things like hat sizing and how to make a hat, and maybe even go to a hattery or a hatter's shop and actually recording the process of making a hat. And in situations like that, I love all those ideas. It just didn't fit with what I was doing with World Hatstory, so I decided to do World Hatstory Extra Credit. And I can do videos like that, and they won't ruin my World Hatstory line. It's a great way to bring in additional collaborations with other YouTubers and a lot of other fashion people in the area. So I was really excited to work on that. I just haven't had the time with everything else that we've been doing. And with that, I think I'm going to call it good for this update video. There's a lot of things in the works. I am working on getting a desktop, which will be able to handle better programs and more labor-inducing that my laptop's having some issues with. I have a lot of things upcoming. There's a lot of events that we plan on going to, and I'm just really excited to get a chance to do that. And I am working on the channel. It's easier said than done when you have something as labor intensive as a YouTube channel. I fully understand that I do want to grow, and I can't do that without stable uploads. And I'm just having the hardest time doing that. So I will do my best. I'm working on a video at the time of this recording for Free Comic Book Day, and then I'll try to get this video done. But this weekend is Watch City, so if that hasn't come out yet, I also will do a video for that. And then, I don't know, I've got a few other event videos in the pipeline that I just never finished. One of which I'm actually very passionate about this event. I didn't set out to make a video for this event per se. I wanted to just categorize me going to it. But I'm really glad I did now because I really loved this event. So I want to get that video out before this year because I'm going back this year to that event. And with that, that's all I can really think of. So I thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe for more videos on my channel. Please check out up here in the corner that please check out our event videos. I do have a lot of those, and we love going to events and doing videos on them. We have Watch City, the Cog Railway, Free Comic Book Days, etc. that were really fun to go to. Check out World Hatstory 101 if you're interested in the more historical side. I talk about history of several different hats. And do check out our Rivet Wars videos. We haven't heard any news on the Rivet Wars front since I finished up my my mini-series on the new Ruska units that were released. I will continue doing Rivet Wars videos. I just needed a little bit of a break. I do like doing the unit by unit recaps, so I would like to continue that, doing our established units, which would keep me going for quite a while. But for now, I just, my table's a mess. So I'll have to finish up some of these other projects before I take on another one again. But I will keep on top of any Rivet Wars news that comes out. And I'm also waiting for Iron Harvest. I need to get a desktop so that I can play it. All my Iron Harvest coverage was completely stamped out when I wasn't even able to play the alphas or the betas that had been released. So I've been in a real rough shape with Iron Harvest as well. But I have so much things I want to do and just so little time to do them. So I will let you guys go so I can go and do at least one of them. Which is getting out that Free Comic Book Day video and this video, hopefully. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, like and subscribe. Share some of my other videos around so that people can see what we do here on this channel. And if you have something that you want to see from this channel, please do feel free to let me know, either in the comments of the videos or at facebook.com/Landship. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.